Армысыздар, құрметті қауым. Мен Қызылорда облысы Шиелі ауданы Шиелі индустриалды-аграрлық колледжінің ағылшын тілі пәні оқытушысы Болатова Наргиз Алматқызы. Бүгінгі таңда қашықтықтан оқыту жүйесінде студенттерге білім беру мақсатында біз видеосабақтар, видеоматериалдар, презентациялар арқылы өтудеміз. Кезекті менің сабағыма тоқталсақ. Good day, students. Today our theme is the most popular English writers. We are beginning. The most popular English writers. Statistics can sometimes be complicated, but most of the time they arouse our curiosity. According to figures, more than 700 million people across the world speak English either as their first or second language. But who made this language famous all over the world? Come with us on an interesting trip among the writers who have had an important role in spreading the nucleus of English literature. Here at Knows with Shakespeare, we have no doubt that William Shakespeare is by far the best writer in English literary history, and that's no mean feat given the many centuries of English history that have been adorned with authors who have placed England as the top literary country in the world. We've had a go at defining the world's most famous authors and the best American writers elsewhere, but here we present the 10 best English authors. It was no easy task as there have been so many English writers over the years, and the list ends up being very subjective. So in no particular order, here is our pick of the a lot of most famous English authors of all time. So, next stage. William Shakespeare, an English writer of plays, one of the most famous ever. Among the most famous of his plays are the tragedies of Romeo and Juliet, Julius Caesar, Hamlet, Othello, King Lear, the comedies of A Midsummer Night's Dream, and the historical plays Richard and Henry V. He also wrote some very good poetry, especially the sonnets, and worked as an actor at the Globe Theatre in London. So, next writer. Charles Dickens. Charles Dickens Haffam was born in Portsmouth, England, the most popular English language writer in his lifetime. Classics of world literature, one of the greatest prose writers of the 19th century. Creativity. Dickens refers to the heights of realism, but were reflective in his novels and sentimental and fables star. The most famous novels of Dickens, The Pickwick Papers, Oliver Twist, David Copperfield, Great Expectation, A Tale of the Two Cities. So, our next. Oh, Jane Austen. It's my favorite writer. I read her work Pride and Warning. Maybe you read too? Jane Austen, an English novelist whose works include Sense and Sensibility, Pride and Prejudice, Emma. Her masterful use of language and irony made Austen one of the most influential and honored novelists in English literature. Next writer. Agatha Christie, an English writer of popular books and plays. Her most famous characters are the detectives Miss Marple and Hercule Poirot. Murder on the Orient Express and Days on the Nile are her best-known books. So, next, Jonathan Swift, a famous English writer, was born in a poor family in Dublin, Ireland. He wanted the Irish people to be happy. He wrote satirical novels. The most famous novel is Gulliver's Travels. It is about England of his time. So, answer the question. Next state is the questions. So, who is this writer in first picture? Who is this writer in second picture or third picture? Please tell me. Who is these writers? So students, home task, answers the question, repeat about writers, write about your favorite writer. I hope you enjoy. Goodbye.